back.
What'd you do? Did you do like a little?
I started. I was always back to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
I always tried to get the defender to commit to one side of my
Right.
body. Even if I teased them by starting with a little bit of I'm going to go this way,
Yeah.
just so they shift their weight, I would take them as hard as I could, and it was always not to the basket, which you would think you want to be going towards the basket.
Right.
I would take them away from the basket
Yeah.
to get them committed to then be able to get this side of the basket sealed.
Right.
So I would use the rim as a defender too.
Right.
And so that was one of the things. But I could do it either way. I would go here to come back and use this as a almost like a guard.
Right.
But the same way too, to be able to see the floor, because you can
Right.
actually go into a jump hook or something and realize, I'm not going to get that off and kick out.
It out. Yeah.
But yes, you have a beautiful spin move. That's exactly. I would just work it both ways. Be
Right.
able to work it. The other thing that's great to know is that the lower you go,
Yeah.
see how low that is?
Uh-huh.
That's different than me trying to go here.
Right.
Because it's the same thing about that foot you talk about, getting that foot by the defender.
Uh-huh.
The quickest way to do that is to swoop low,
Yeah.
because now I'm here.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And with your athletic ability, that's no different than you jumping
Right.
from here. You're already down. You don't have to whine. We don't have to
true.
go down to come up.
Yeah.
And so, play around with it with Chris or different guys that guard you in the post, and think if you can go lower than they're used to defending, it's the most uncomfortable thing for a defender to experience someone down here,
Right.
because you can't put your
You can't.
put your body on
That's
it.
true.
So
Remember
play
that.
with it a little bit.
Remember that.
Yeah,
Pull that
play
one
with
out.
it.